padding.
No, yeah, because if there's padding, it doesn't count.
That just reminded me of that meme that I posted like a year ago. Mm-hmm. So it was a meme about like if guys knew that we actually didn't wash our bras.
Yes, I seen that.
Then they would never fuck us, right? Mm-hmm. And then like all these different comments are like, yo, wait, you wash your bra? Is that even a thing? Like, nope, yes. Right on the floor, pick it back up the next day. Like I don't wash. I don't know what you. I wash my bra like maybe once a week.
I don't wear bras except for like bralettes and shit.
I mean, I wear bras sometimes.
And I will only wear a bra. I will only wear a bra if I know that like the shirt I'm wearing is like see-through. Like a week ago, I was at work and I was wearing a black tank top, and I'm like, oh, it's black, it's fine. I don't need to wear a bra.
Not if it's thin.
Fuck no, my whole nipple was like both of them exposed for the whole wide world to see.
10.
That's funny. That's funny.
I normally wear them like if I'm going to work, and even then sometimes I wear like an undershirt and say fuck, I'm not wearing a bra. But not my boobs are now too big to not wear a bra, so I tend to wear one.
There's no such thing. There's no such thing as too big to not wear a bra.
Yeah, my friend is a D. My friend is a D or double D, and she goes braless.
Is too big.
Just let them breathe, bro. I look ratchet as fuck. Do you see this? I have an appointment tomorrow, I promise. I was wasted last night.
Just
broke this
favor,
one.
Don't do yellow again.
Why?
Do a different yellow.
I love this color.
Do a different yellow.
Like a different shade, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, shade of yellow. I
like the yellow, but
I normally always do like hooker red or black.
I always do
Selena
black.
nails.
Selena nails. Anything for Selena's. All right.
I'm gonna put a sign.
We have to talk about.
This bumper was removed by the bus of Selena.
Bro, that's the best movie in the world. I love it. Stupid. We need to talk about this fucking Old Town Road shit, bro.
Oh my god. You know I still haven't heard the song.
Are you kidding me?
I still haven't heard the song.
I downloaded it.
Bro, you have to listen. You have to listen to like the remix. The original's good.
I have the remix. I don't have the original.
But the remix is badass. And all the credit goes because Sloshy Josh was the one that came up to me fucking wasted.
Josh.
Wasted as usual.
Are we talking about
He put me on to that.
Is that fucking Josh Gators?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Sloshy, you know, we never could find a nickname for that man. All right, and now Sloshy Josh. Because I remember about a year ago when we were doing podcasts, and Josh was washing the dishes at Duffy's with no t-shirt, with no shirt on. You remember that? And ever since then, we were all like, I don't know, maybe it was after hours, maybe it was a joke, I don't know. But there was like a video that going around the Traveling Drunks, and it was Josh washing the dishes with no shirt on, and we were all just like,
all right.
Well, you know what? Sloshy Joshy is actually the perfect nickname for him. Right? I'm not even gonna lie. Like, that is the perfect nickname for him. Thank you for that. Yeah. I'm gonna start calling him that.
Back to the Old Town thing. Did you know that the Lil Nas X?
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Lil Nas X, yeah.
He was already, like a few years ago, he was a big barb. Like, he was a big Nicki Minaj fan, and he had like a real popular viral like page dedicated to Nicki Minaj. And then, I don't know, like, people making it seem like it's, like, a bad thing. Like, oh, this is who you were. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you, blah, blah, blah. They make it seem like it's a bad thing, but, like, honey, secure the bag. I don't give a fuck. You used to be so hardcore for Nicki Minaj, and now you want to do country? That's fine.
It doesn't matter. The song is good, and I didn't want to like it. When Josh showed me the song, I was sitting outside fucking wasted with one of my coworkers. Well, he was wasted. I was getting there. With one of my coworkers, and he's like, you guys have to go inside and ask Stretch to play this song.
It's Marcia's anthem, Andrew said.
And yeah, it is. It really is. Fucking, he goes and he comes up to me and Kiara, and he's like, listen, you guys have to go ask Stretch to play Old Town Road. He won't play it for me. And I'm like, what the fuck is Old Town Road?
Period. Like,
he won't play it for me.
Yo, let me tell you something about Stretch.
No, he has played it because I got a video last night from Chad. of Stretch playing the song at Social House. So you can't say.
Oh my God! He almost looks like bashful over
Yeah,
it.
right.
Like, if anybody could get Stretch to play a song that he don't want to play, it's Chad.
Did he ask you for it? Did he ask you for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, if anybody could get Stretch to play a song that he don't want, it's Chad.
Dude, Chad, the other night,
It's the Chad.
He was so wasted. He was so wasted the other night. He
I know, he grabbed my arm and he was like, Chelsea! And I was like,
listen,
Chad!
he goes out. He went out.
There.
Yeah, he went out to buy cigarettes the other night. And I was upstairs probably watching Game of Thrones or asleep. And he sends me a message and he's like,
he sends you a message and he's like, go ahead, keep
oh,
going.
he sends me a message. He's like, oh, I bought you cigarettes and I left you a note for when you wake up in the morning. And I'm like, cool. And I go downstairs the next morning and I see the note and like chicken scratch. Like you can tell he's fucking wasted. But you can tell he's probably writing with like one eye open.
That's funny.
He's
Super concentrated.
I love you.
Yeah,
He's here for you.
You ever get so fucked up you drove people night? Like, you're just like,
I've done that before.
I've been so drunk, I put it on cruise control, and this was like right before, like a little bit before I knew I was pregnant. Like I just put it on cruise control, and I'm just like driving. I need to focus. Like both eyes
do that
open.
where you live.
both eyes open, radio all the way down.
No music. No music. Windows
You
up
can
because I
see better. You can see better when there's no music.
You have hands at 2 and 10.
Windows are up
You're just
because
like,
if they're down, the wind's gonna fuck with my equilibrium, and I'm just gonna be like, oh shit! Like, nah, I'm too drunk for all that. And I don't say that proudly. Don't drink and drive. I
don't do
had
that.
no choice.
yeah,
Uber.
honestly, yeah, no, take an Uber anytime you can. We drink responsibly. We travel responsibly drunk.
Yeah, we do.
Is that how it goes? That's how we said it, right? That's how we said it. We travel responsibly drunk.
Yeah.
We're traveling drunks, but we travel
responsibly
drunk.
Usually on a giant party bus with tequila and beer. By
And
the
a
way,
Bible in the glove box.
go buy
By the way,
your
yes.
tickets for the beach bus. I will be
Cinco de
there.
Mayo.
I will be there giving
I might
you
have
guys.
to take off for this.
I already took the day off. I will
I
be
might
there
have
to
to
give you
take off for
guys
this.
like prime time, like fucked
Oh
up
my god.
Marcia.
Oh my god. Marcia is gonna be like
Wasted.
turn.
Waste 20 minutes into the bus ride. I'm just gonna be like, guys.
Marcia's gonna be Dina wasted.
I am. Can we stop at McDonald's?
She's gonna walk by. I'm a walking holiday. It's just fucking dancing up and down the fucking bus.
Freya won't get over this whole like situation thing.
What situation?
Remember when we called them situation?
Oh, I thought we were talking
So
about my
every
armpit
time I
thing
see it-
again. I was like, oh my god.
Oh wait,
no.
pause before you get into that. Right, but when Marcia got to my house, mommy's like, "Oh, our girl's here for you," and I'm like, "Oh, Marcia's here." And I'm like, I tell Ruby, it's like, "Oh, I'm leaving," and she goes, "Who, Marcia?" And I was like, "Yeah, she's the third." She's like, "Oh, is that the armpit girl?"
I love your sister. Say it again.
Is that the armpit girl? The one that do the fucked her armpit.
I fucking quit.
Can we go through a podcast without bringing this up?
It's just too glorious. It's like the year's highlight. This is
Bro, the year just started. What do you mean it's the highlight of the
That's
year?
So far,
It's still
2019,
January.
that is our podcast highlight.
it's still like
Wait till that party bus, bitch.
I mean,
It's
there's
gonna be
honestly though, like that whole me thing with Torrin is still going around.
Oh, yeah, it's still.
Not even, so it's not gonna go away. This thing, and now Torrin's got another one where he's with the umbrella thing.
Oh yeah.
What?
But the
Me
thing,
and Craig
why is it
won't
no
stop. Me and Craig won't stop. So, okay, so last year on the Memorial Day bus, Torrin came with us. It was his first bus. All right, so we're on the beach, okay, and all of a sudden the storm is coming. I kid you not. Jessica Locks was with us. She met us on the beach that day. She lives in Cocoa, but she's a traveling drunk.
Okay.
She met us on the beach that day, and she was hanging out with Jamie. So all of a sudden, I'm with Carissa, Patrick, and them were on the beach, but they weren't with us, but they were just on the beach hanging out. And then, who else was we with? Christy. I was with Christy, and Torrin came to meet up with us. Torrin goes up to Christy and Carissa, and he was like, "You guys want to drink?" So he went to go get rum runners for him and Carissa. Literally on his way back, it started fucking pouring on the beach. All of a sudden, I look down to grab my stuff. I look up, and Jamie's halfway down the beach running for dear fucking life. And I'm like,
that's so black of him.
I'm like, okay, okay. Don't worry, Jamie, I got your stuff.
Like, I got
it. All right, I got it. You see me. I got like my stuff, Jessica's stuff, because Jessica left her flip-flops. I got Jamie's t-shirt or something, and then like another thing of Jamie's, and then I got like the blanket. I got everything. I'm like walking like this, and I see Torrin walking down the beach with 2 cups in his hand and blood all the way down his face. I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck happened to you? And he was just like
a real traveling drunk.
He was just like, dude, I just got in the face with an umbrella. I was like, what? Oh my God. No, I kid you not. Like, it was bad. It was bad.
Bullshit.
So finally, Carissa comes up to me, and Christy comes up. Christy's a nurse, so she's checking him out. She's fucking hammered at this point, so there's no Christy checking him out.
Yeah, right.
So finally, like we got to like right in the middle of the beach shack and coconuts is like this fucking yes, put that up. Is this fucking like fountain thing. Mm-hmm. So I put all the stuff down on the fountain. Okay, it stopped raining. Yeah. I put everything down on the fountain, and I like grabbed Torrin's face and I like wiped his face down, and I see he's got a gash right here. Oh he's got a gash on his eyelid.
Oh my God.
He's got a gash inside his nose, and then his tooth went into the inside of his lip. So he's all like boom, like all fucked up on his face.
That umbrella fucked him up.
That umbrella fucked him up.
I didn't go, but I saw him afterwards.
I am dead. Oh my God.
Yes.
No, Rihanna.
That umbrella fucked him up, all right? So the rest of the day, I gave him my Traveling Junks bandana, and he put it on his face like an eye patch, and wore that shit, kid you not, the rest of the fucking day, okay? He was so mad. He was so fucking mad, and I'm over here like, I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying to help him out. Okay, we finally got a first aid kit. We finally got one of the like lifeguards to bring us a first aid kit so that we can get this shit together.
Bro, I bet this lifeguard was like, he got hit by what?
Dude, it was a flying umbrella. Like, it literally came out of the fucking, and it was one of like the rental umbrellas.
Yeah.
So it was one that was like there with like the beach chairs, and there's one that's already stuck in the ground, so they're heavy. Yeah. So that thing just fell over and just right on his face.
But like, what I love is that he still walked out.
Oh yeah, no, the drinks didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, he's a real traveling drunk.
I'm pretty sure there was blood in those drinks. But those drinks he was not letting go of them bitches. My God. Like, he wasn't. So he got this big ass book bag on the back of him, and he's walking like this with these drinks, and then there's blood everywhere. And I'm over here like,
I can only imagine people watching him walk down like,
bro.
I can just imagine people that watched him get hit and kept walking like a champ. Like,
well, I mean, nobody was paying attention. Everybody was just heading for the hills, and everybody was running because it was fucking pouring. Oh, I guess. So like the wind knocked over the umbrella and it hit him in the face. So it was obvious accident. But Torrin has like now has a lifelong fear of beach umbrellas. So now that Cinco de Mayo beach bus is coming up, which by the way we usually do Coconuts, Beach Shack, Hunker Down, and then Inner Room. Inner Room. We're gonna go to a strip club. They open up 2 hours early for us.
Really?
So, yeah. So they bring the girls in. They open up like 2 hours early for us, and we get like VIP. We get like bottles and shit like that. So it's really dope.
I'm about to be
Torrin. So
I'm already feeling the hangover.
So the motherfucker, we get to Inner Room at some point. I don't even know what happened after that. We're drinking, having a good time. Josh and Maddie were with us. And then we're drinking, having a good time, and all of a sudden we're like on our way to Inner Room. And Torrin's eye just so swollen, and it's just black and blue. And I felt so bad. But at the same time, we still had a really fucking good time. Like, he wasn't gonna let that like bother me. He was like, no, fuck that. Put the thing on. He was out. He was ready. We're at Hunker Down. We're getting drinks. He's drinking rum runners like crazy. Like,
if you're drinking enough, you don't fucking feel the pain.
Yeah,
so
right.
Yeah,
but I had
exactly.
That
so like he wasn't gonna let that like fuck up the rest of the beach bus. But he was like, that's it. That was the worst experience for your first beach bus ever. And then the next bus we go to Gasparilla. That was the last Gasparilla, and he came with us because I forced him to. I forced him to. And that was another shit show. All of a sudden, Torrin walks up to me at the patio, because we were at the patio in Tampa, and he's got 5 cell phones in his pockets. One is mine, one is his, one is Christy's, one's his mom's, and then one is Donna's, who's like Christy. He's like this. He's like, look. Torrin like takes care of everybody. So I felt so bad, but I don't know. I think he's going. I don't know if he's going, but I think he might. I have no idea if he's going. But I know if we're going, we're probably gonna stay away from the beach. Yeah. We're probably gonna stay away from the beach. We'll probably hang out with Frey and Stretch and do their whole like little routine when they go over there, because they have like a little routine that they do when they go there. Yeah. Like their first stop is like right on the beach, on the beach shack, and they're on the patio like this with their little. Their little rum runners with their fucking drinks. No, usually it's like a Hulk hurricane, something like that. I don't know what they get, but they get something like crazy, and yeah. He's usually there with like Stretches. Usually there with a straw hat with like the freaking traveling drunk sign on the front. Yeah. And then when you get an inner room, that's when you'll really know who the fuck Stretch is. I'll tell you what. That motherfucker be in that chair like this with a wad of hundreds, like a wad of dollar bills like this. Lean back like a fucking Don, like an old man. Traveling drunk.
No, like an old man.
No, like the Don of traveling drunks, and he's just like.
You come to me on the day of my beach party bus.
Just chilling. No, and then last year he comes up to me and he hands me $50 in ones, and he was like, you better spunk it up.
You gotta tell me twice.
You better spunk it up. And I was like,
you gotta tell me
I was like, y'all, I'm warning y'all. You do not want to see spunk in a fucking strip club. I had one of the strippers propose to me with a blunt that night. Yes. King Spunk was on full blast.
Oh, Lord.
King Spunk was on full blast. That I had a picture of a stripper get on her knee, hand me a blunt, and said, marry me.
Did you say yes?
This was before
I took her blunt and walked away.
Oh, this was before we got married.
Bitch, shut up.
Actually, who did we invite? Oh, fuck.
You probably would have officiated the fucking...
Probably.
Depending on who the fuck is...
No, that's why I walked away.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, maybe she loves that one to bust the bitch
There's a
in
reason
my
why I walked away.
Bro, I've noticed
that was a fun time though. Like
the
it was
only
really
strip
really
club,
fun.
aside from the one that I used to dance at, where the strippers like look good, is Dancers.
Really? Oh yeah, well,
I've been to
Dancers.
Cleo's, I've been to the Palace,
yeah.
I've been to
Cleo's is horrible. Topless Go-Go is horrible.
Yeah.
Fucking Stars is horrible.
They look terrible. They look
Dollhouse. The Dollhouse is bad.
Yeah.
Like
their bartenders look so much better.
Yeah.
Than the strippers.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I follow a bartender from Atlanta.
Rachel's they all wear gowns, which is like it's okay, but like after a while it's just like all right.
Yeah.
But Rachel's is really nice though. It was mainly white girls with no asses. So.
Ain't that normally how it goes?
Honestly, Inner Room is the shit. I'm not gonna lie.
I
remember when I went over there when it was Cheaters before it became Inner Room, and it was really. It's like no different, honestly.
Yeah.
It's a great bar.
Wait till next year.
And they take care of us.
And I'm done breastfeeding. We're on one of these goddamn party buses. I would have so gone to Gasparilla, but I knew I was pregnant, so I was like, I'm not gonna go. So I'll just chill.
Bro,
and then everybody was like, why aren't you going? And I'm like,
y'all came back.
I'm just not.
Walked up from that Gasparilla bus.
I got raped on the bus, okay?
You got what?
By Natalie.
Oh, yeah.
I got raped by Natalie on the bus.
Yeah.
Well.
No, fucking
if anybody lesbos out, like, when she's fucked up, it's Natalie.
Yeah.
There's this one bus that even fucking, like, we have, like, all the drunkettes, like, fucking Ellie and Ashley and then Renee. They all lesbo out on the bus. All of them. And, you know, it's just they're drunk. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's drunk. Everybody's hammered. There's a good chance if you're going when you're in a relationship that you're either breaking up or you're fucking up. That's how the beach buses are. That's how the buses are. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, I'm sorry. Like, I'm calling it out right now. Stretch can't come. Stretch is not confirming anything. Because he stays in the front of the bus where it's safe.
I bet that this
Stretch
bus
stays in the front of the bus where it's safe.
I bet that this bus is exactly like the buses to school.
All I'm saying
where like
is,
the good kids sit in the front of the bus, and everybody in the back of the bus is just like
and then Jamie's always in the middle of the bus with the damn fucking. If somebody lets Jamie take this damn Bluetooth, I swear to fucking God.
Stretch, for the love of God.
I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be so fucking mad. Jamie has the worst playlist in the fucking world.
I would say
whoever taught that boy how to play music on a party bus, nobody taught that boy how to play music on a party bus. That's what it is.
Or at a party period.
Nobody knows how to do that. No, that motherfucker, he put everybody asleep on the way home.
What?
Yeah, everybody was like half the bus was knocked out because of his playlist on the way home.
Are you sure it wasn't because y'all were fucking wasted?
Nah, you play some upbeat shit, people would start getting turned.
I'm telling you, usually on a normal basis, if somebody else has the music, people are twerking in the middle of the fucking bus. Even I'm twerking in the middle of the bus.
I'll tell you what, you won't catch Marcia twerking in the middle of a moving bus. I've seen Final Destination.
That's a fucking lie. I'm telling you right now, that's a fucking lie.
I've seen Final Destination.
Marcia's gonna be the first one on her hands, up with her ass in the air, like I'm telling you.
Excuse me. First of all, I'm a child of the Lord. I would never. Lord Satan, Lord. But still.
I was gonna say the Dark Lord.
Did you finish that show? You finished it?
Not yet. I haven't finished it yet. We're not talking about it yet. I'm not finished it.
You finished it?
What?
Sabrina, the second season.
I've never watched it.
Oh my, I say
get
watch
out.
it.
Just leave.
I'll say watch it. Don't get
out. She's like, well,
she said get out. You know what I mean? Like,
not the movie. I'm just kidding.
No, the movie. Sorry.
I know the new show that it's out, but it just didn't look interesting.
It is. It's like really Sabrina. Good. It's like, you ever seen Sabrina and Teenage Witch? Okay. Well, it's the same concept, except it's like a very much darker version of the show. Like they're like hail Satan or like like shit like that. Like they're legitimate witches. They're legitimate they're legitimate Satan worshippers. They're legitimate.
They have a whole coven.
They have a whole coven. Like the Dark Lord has a freaking goat head. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fucking cool. Like Netflix, I give Netflix props for this show because they went very dark with this show. Very dark. And that's not, you can't come around that very often.
Yeah.
So, and then the girl who plays Sabrina, she's amazing. She's amazing.
Oh, I fell in love with Ambrose. That's my husband. I don't know if he's actually gay in real life, but I want to marry him.
You know who I think?
Ambrose?
Oh, yeah. Ambrose is great.
That's my man.
Is that the black girl with the short hair?
Prudence? That's a queen right there.
Oh, she's fine as shit.
Oh, yeah.
She can also get it.
Yeah.
She is.
Prudence is.
I mean, she's a dumb bitch in the show, but she bad.
Not really. I mean, yeah.
Wait toward the end. Wait toward the end.
Okay.
You're gonna be like, really, bitch?
In the first season, she's like that badass girl that runs shit.
The principal's daughter or illegitimate, not illegitimate, adopted, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Speaking of TV shows,
oh God,
Game of Thrones in 3 days. There is a picture out of all the main episodes you need to watch to understand this new season coming out. So if you have me as a friend, look for it. I posted it. If not, it's one of the Game of Thrones pages on Facebook. 3 days. We get to see what the fuck they're gonna do with that dragon. What's going on? Who's gonna take that Iron Throne?
Shut up!
What do you mean it's a show? I didn't spoil anything.
You said something. I'm on season 4.
Well, keep up. You had a whole year to watch it. What the fuck were you doing that whole year? Getting shit-faced? Yeah, clearly. It's not my fault.
You know this milkshake.
I don't watch Game of Thrones.
This milkshake needs some rum in it.
What they're talking about.
Should put some rum in this milkshake.
I love this show. Like when
we used to do Pillow Talk and Review, we used to put rum in our Slurpees. Yeah. We used to bring Slurpees and put rum in.
Ooh, is it 7-Eleven that's coming out with Red Bull slushies?
What?
Yeah. I think 7-Eleven is coming out with Red Bull slushies.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Bro, I'm about to put all the vodka in it.
All the vodka.
May Jesus be with you.
She's oh my God, I can't deal.
But when I first watched Game of Thrones, it was like my roommates were watching it, and I did like watch a few episodes, and I'm like, all right, okay, yeah, whatever. Show's kind of cool. And then out of nowhere, I was just like,
that's how it started with me.
Carrie, don't you have to be at work? What?
That's how it started. That's how it started
Work?
with me.
What is work?
I was just really fucking high.
I don't gotta work. I'm watching Game of Thrones. This is my life right now.
Me and Christian were really fucking high on Monday, and my Roku thing or whatever that I had with my Netflix and shit on was at his house, and there was nothing on TV, so I went on the on-demand shit. Game of Thrones was on there. I was like, well, might as well fucking watch it. And then 4 days later.
The first season is pretty slow.
It is.
It's because it takes an entire season to set the characters, the settings, and all that.
Who,
yeah. And then after that, people are dropping like fucking flies as a new character, and then they die, and you don't know what's going on. And sharp left, sharp right.
Right now,
crazy.
the most upsetting thing that's happened was Robb Stark. For now, his death fucked me up.
Okay, whoa, hi. Spoiler alert.
You just
said you didn't watch it.
I never said I wasn't gonna watch it.
Yes, you did.
I said I'm not up for the hype. When the hype is dim, that's when I'll watch it. That's how I always do shows. Except I still have yet to watch The Walking Dead.
I me neither. I can't get into it. I tried. I can't get into it.
I did try. I can't get into The Walking Dead. I'm not a fan of zombies. I'm never been a fan of zombies. If it's
what was that one movie?
If it's not vampires or like fucking werewolves or lichens or like hybrids and shit like that, I'm not really into it. Like I just saw the last Blood Wars, the last Underworld Blood Wars. It came out in 2017. I finally was able to sit through the whole thing and watch it. Really fucking good movie. Have you ever seen any of the Underworlds with fucking what's her name, Kate Beckinsale? Mm-mm. Speaking of Kate Beckinsale,
that bitch. What is she doing with her life? Did you see that picture?
Of him kissing your nose?
No.
Oh my
God. The picture where he looks strung.
Oh yeah, we talked about it a couple weeks ago. I'm just saying, like,
but Pete Davidson.
Bro,
we already talked about this.
I know we already talked about this.
I can't
get over it. Like, this is something I can't get over.
I'm still shook. Like, how did that happen?
Some bitch got a couple bitches up with Kodak. I can't believe that either, but I decided no one.
But
really
like Kodak Black,
I would soon suck Pete's dick than suck Kodak's dick. I'm telling you that right now. Kodak looked like he smells like onions marinated in Elmer's glue under the sun.
There's levels to this shit, okay?
And you put Dave and you put Pete under Kodak?
No, but I definitely put him under Kate Beckinsale.
Okay, I'm talking about Kodak. I'm not talking about Kate.
I would have rather seen her with. This is one of the newer vampires that she was in. He was in Insurgent or Divergent 2. He played 4. Divergent, and he's one of the. See, I would look at them together. Them together would be like match made in heaven. They are fucking gorgeous, but that's my opinion. I don't know. Regardless,
Pete is cute. I just feel like.
Yeah, I think he's cute.
He's very childish. You know what I mean? And she's like a grown woman. Like, I understand some younger men are more mature, whatever.
You know what? She's cougering now. It is what it is.
Speaking of older ladies, Lori Loughlin, is that how you pronounce it?
Oh, that bitch go to jail, bro.
She pled not guilty, and the other bitch, I don't know what the other bitch did. She might have just said whatever, I'm just gonna take a plea deal. But Lori pled not guilty to bribing to get her daughter into whatever fucking school
she caught like 9 more charges or something.
And she's looking at 20 years. Yeah. She's over, well, she's not up there with 6'9", but you know, that's 20 years is a long time, especially when you already don't have that many years left.
Yeah.
That's true.
You
know
that's
what?
Sad.
I would love a TV show where they document like
celebrities
famous people in jail, like that are doing time.
You know who would be really interesting to watch? The woman who killed Selena.
Oh yeah. She's been trying to get out. She's been trying to get out for years.
Yeah, but they're not gonna let her out because everybody's got it out for her.
Yeah, she's safest.
Even in jail, she's in solitary.
Yeah.
She's in solitary.
The safest in jail right now.
She's in seg and she's not like there is no cutting out of seg for her.
You know who
like,
I'd want to see?
She has her own area, her own luncheon area, and all of that because like everybody in jail wants to fucking kill her. Mm-hmm. So
I want to see how.
I mean, if they put her down in like West Virginia or like South Carolina, one of them yeehaw jails.
Even still, we got Selena supporters everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Selena supporters everywhere. You know, I know if I seen her, I'd probably spit in her face.
You know who I don't think should be in prison? Maybe that's some sort of mental facility. Gypsy Rose. That story from the act.
Yeah.
Real up to date. Yeah, I'm like, why is she even in prison? This girl has literally been brainwashed since she was a fucking child.
I don't think she needs to go to a mental institution. I think
I do.
I don't think
she's
so.
not okay.
Why? You know why? Because even though she's not okay, I read an interview of her somewhere. Even though she's not okay, she says that she knows that what she did was wrong, but she felt like she had no other choice. You know what I mean?
Maybe I've never been brainwashed.
She was living, when she started finding out the truth about everything, she was just like so in shock. That was the first thing she thought to do. 2
or 3 years ago, they made a documentary on her, and then like now there's a TV show. I watched the documentary. I don't know what it is to be brainwashed and told, fed so much bullshit to later find out like your entire life is a fucking lie like that. Mm-hmm. But I'll tell you what, that scene, I don't know if that actually happened. That scene where the mom, what was it? I think she found her laptop, or I don't know what the fuck happened, and she was gonna tie him to the bed. She could have walked out because the door was wide open.
Yeah.
She stood by the door and she could have like walked out, gone to like go see Lacey and be like, hey, my mom's fucking psycho. Look at me, I can walk. Blah blah blah. She took my teeth, but she just shut it.
Well, yeah, because at that point you're thinking about that. Like, okay, the door's open. I can walk out of here right now. But what if I don't make it? You know what I mean? What if I can't make it outside and she catches me before then? Or
she stayed in.
Where'd she go?
Bed. The mom was in the bed crying, and she was at the doorstep. Like all she had to do was take one more step, and she would have been outside.
But what I'm saying is, maybe to her thinking the consequences later on, like if her mom were to find out, or if her mom were to catch her eventually, the consequences in her mind are like, dude, probably gonna be really bad.
This honestly comes back.
And her mom was such a good liar that she could have gone to the neighbors and said something.
And those doctors were so negligent.
Yeah.
So negligent. Like, honestly,
it brings it back. It all brings it back, like in real life terms. Like, yeah, I know we're talking about a show right now, but this is based off of a true story.
Yeah.
Like this is all based on also like the whole manipulation and mental instability. Kind of the same as the whole R. Kelly situation.
Yeah.
With the girls that they're free to leave when they want, but because they're so brainwashed that they stay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's the same shit with it, it's the same situation, except in the family, more of a family ideal. Your mom, when a mom or whatever is way too overprotective and they want to control everything, they scare you into thinking you cannot live without them.
Exactly.
Come on. Who else was it? Hide and Seek. When Kane was in Hide and Seek, or not Hide and Seek, See No Evil.
I haven't seen that.
See No Evil. He was the bad dude that started killing everybody.
Yeah.
But his mom is the reason for it. All right, Michael Myers. Michael Myers was abused by his mom. Who else is there? Jason was abused by his entire family.
Oh,
Jason.
Oh, I thought of Freddy Krueger.
No. Freddy Krueger's fictional. But I'm saying like all these legitimate like people, they were all abused when they were kids. And that mental abuse, you can grow into something crazy.
Yeah.
Like, if your abuse, like, if that abuse is like bad to that point, to that extent, I don't blame her for going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame her.
Oh yeah, I don't either.
I don't blame her at all. Like you're at that point where you don't know what's right and what's wrong.
Exactly.
And then on top of that, you thinking in your head, your best bet, the only way you're gonna get out of it is if this person dies. Mm-hmm. If not, she's gonna control you forever. She or he or whoever is gonna control you forever.
Yeah.
And that's a scary situation that actually does happen. It's a scary situation that does happen. And most of the time, the parents who are doing even if it's not sexual abuse and it's mental abuse, like their mental abuse is almost always worse than physical.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, physical injuries can
even
heal.
Emotional abuse. Mental abuse is so like somebody fucking with your head.
Emotional and mental,
especially growing up. When you're growing up and somebody's fucking with your head, your brain is not strong enough.
Yeah.
Your brain's not strong enough, so they're molding your brain into thinking that whatever you're saying is right. Mm-hmm. Whatever you're saying is the way of life. Whatever you're saying is how I need to, live the rest of my life. So now what? You done killed your fucking mother, I don't know if she did that. Honestly, I'm not sure.
No, she did.
Her boyfriend.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't actually watched the show, so I'm not really sure, and I don't really know very much about Gypsy. But like,
I think her boyfriend killed her.
I'm assuming
it was between her and her boyfriend.
She planned it, but her boyfriend was the one that killed her.
So you killed your mom because you feel like that's the only way you can find freedom. Then you got caught. Now everybody thinks you're fucking crazy, or you should be put in jail. But then again, they don't have but nobody wants to hear your backstory. All they care about is the fact that you killed someone. All right? They're not doing any mental tests or anything like that. They're just putting you behind bars.
Yeah.
Should be out for probation by 2020 next year.
Well, if that's the case, then hopefully she'll get herself some help and maybe she'll, get it together.
Her boyfriend will never leave jail. I think he went to jail for life.
Oh, yeah, I'm not exactly saying she might, need a mental institution.
But she does need some help.
Therapy, some therapy or something to kind of like bring her back into life. And then, of course, if her therapist wants to put her in a mental institution, that's her professional opinion. That's her professional opinion. That's how she feels. So, like, as I said, it all falls back. Like we've been hearing stories about this for almost months now. Between R. Kelly, between this Gypsy girl, like shit is real. Yeah. Shit is
mental
fucking
abuse is
real.
Not a fucking joke. Like
shit is fucking real, and not for nothing, but like mental illness has been something that has skyrocketed.
And it's such a taboo.
Skyrocketed.
It's not that it's skyrocketed. It's just like now social media
now it's being acknowledged more.
People are becoming more aware that like, oh well, shit, maybe there might be something wrong with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're now people and like most medical professionals are just saying, oh, maybe mental illness really is that big of a fucking deal. Because like back then they'd be like, oh, what's wrong? I'm sad. Oh, or like I don't want to get up. Go outside. Just be happy. What the fuck's wrong with you? Blah blah blah. And then, like
Yeah, nowadays people are like but like that's another thing though. Like now you say like I'm sad, and people automatically think it's mental illness.
Yeah.
You have to be able to figure out the balance within the both. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm sad, but maybe it's because, I miss my ex-boyfriend that passed away 5 years ago. Or maybe it's because, my mom just got diagnosed with type 2 diabetes last week. But that doesn't mean I'm sad that because my entire life is in shambles. I've obviously gone through that, but mental illness doesn't go away. You just learn how to cope with it. You learn how to grow with it. You learn how to like
deal with it,
handle it to where you keep yourself sane, or you have other people like me. I keep carrying Marcia around a lot because we all just keep each other like up above water. Stretch helps out a lot too. That's what happens when like you got really good support team and really good friends around you, and people that you can trust and you can put your trust in. So we didn't really expect this to get into this conversation, but it's really good to talk about.
Thing. It's important.
It's really good to talk about. And honestly, if any of you guys are having an issue, I want you guys to know that you can come to any of us. Yeah. You can come to any of us. You can come to we're family. This is what Traveling Drunks is. We're family. All right.
Family. Get money. I'm sorry. I thought of Kevin Hart. Mira esta vez. I'm not gonna put that bus. She's twerking on the podcast.
I'm telling you, she's gonna be the first one on the bus.
I am wearing pants, by the way, because it kind of looked like I wasn't.
I can imagine. Oh shit, Marcia's in her panties.
No, I'm wearing pants.
Or fuck panties. No fucking wear underwear.
I don't wear
while we're sort of in
undergarment thing, like no bras, no panties, no bras, no panties.
I don't shave my legs either, not until
I shaved my legs today.
Bro, I haven't shaved my legs since like probably November.
Or a big chunk of strawberry there.
I just don't have. It was cheesecake.
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, a big chunk of strawberry. While we're on a sort of serious subject, this isn't like mental health related, but it's still sort of serious. Nipsey Hussle's funeral was today, and it was broadcasted live, even on Fox News. This shit was like big,
Bro, I'm telling you that, Nipsey Hussle. I wasn't a huge fan of his music or anything like that. I didn't follow him on social media.
I honestly didn't know who he was.
I didn't know too much about him, but bro, that shit crushed me, and not so much for him because like I said, I didn't know much about him.
For her,
but bro, for Lord. When a woman calls a man her sanctuary, Like, what?
It's real.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Yeah, that poor girl.
That
seen her
funeral
grow up
was like
we seen
miles
her grow
long.
up too. So like, you know, from when she was on ATL.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know Lauren, and I didn't know either one of them until.
You didn't know Lauren?
No, I didn't know.
You never seen
Lauren
ATL with
I think Lauren London was
with
Lil Wayne's baby mama.
T.I.? No, you need to watch ATL. She's the girl that he falls for on ATL.
But
she's a good actress.
I know that Nipsey meant a lot to the black community, especially in LA, and that he's done a lot for them.
Yep.
And today was the funeral, and it was free. And you know, you could just walk up, or like you can get tickets, whatever. It was free. You could just show up. But people that had tickets were selling them forward for hundreds, like $700-$800.
See, I don't agree with that.
And there were people outside the funeral that made merchandise, made T-shirts and shit, and sold it outside the funeral. Like they're making money.
You're making
off of this guy's legacy,
like,
this guy's death. Like this,
don't do that.
This is why, like, you specific few are why, like, you know, not for nothing, the black community has an issue like just moving forward. Like, cause they never, you know, once that one person fucks up, they want to label everybody.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes for any, like, you know, minority group, not even just the black community. Once that one person fucks up, that's it.
I mean, in all due respect, like, he was all about hustling. So like there's boundaries
though.
He was all about hustle, like legal hustle.
Getting your money.
He was all about getting your money. He was a very, very well respected businessman. But at the same time, there is a time and a place.
And a funeral.
Right? And a funeral is not a time or a place to do shit.
They're
like
making
that.
it out to seem like it looked like it was a Yankees game or some
for
shit,
real,
bro.
like I'm sorry, like if somebody and the thing is, nobody did that to Whitney.
Right.
Nobody did that to Aretha Franklin. Nobody did that. Like, you guys y'all going to a church to go show your respect to Whitney and Aretha Franklin, but y'all outside selling roses with her name on it, or outside selling T-shirts with her name on it.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
If you really want to help or do something for Nipsey, you go to the store he owned. You go to the shit that, you know, generates money for himself and his family. T.I. went today and bought mad shit. He said that he, like, the register malfunctioned because of so much shit that he fucking bought. Yeah. You go to his stores and you buy his shit. You don't fucking go to the man's funeral where his wife and kids, friends and families are, and you make a buck for yourself. The fuck?
I mean, come on, we still buying Selena stuff. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, we still buying. I mean, Selena passed away in like 99.
Yeah, but they were selling at the funeral.
So like,
that I know of.
But they're not gonna say, yeah, exactly. You're not gonna sell it at a funeral or like a memorial wake or something like that. That's like what happened with Pulse. That's you're going to a Pulse, you're going to a memorial of Pulse, and you're buying a Pulse shirt. No, they're giving those away.
Right.
Legitimately giving them away. Like, you're getting free wristbands, free this, free that. They're not selling them.
Yeah.
Okay? So like, you know, the only thing that they did sell were like the watercolor tattoos, but those were only like $15. So like,
yeah.
And that wasn't the day of the memorial either.
Right.
Like, that was another day. But that's what I'm saying. You don't go over there. You got people grieving. You got like a whole community grieving. Mm-hmm. Why the fuck are you selling shit? What the fuck are you doing? Shame. Like, this is stupid, people. Stupid.
Don't do it.
Estúpido.
Stupid.
Or estúpida.
I think they did the same thing with Celia when Celia Cruz died down in Miami.
Yo, I was mad little when she died.
I
remember that though.
Bro, after Selena, Celia Cruz was the next death that I fucking was hysterical over.
That shit was on the news for weeks.
I'm watching and everybody sort of knew it was coming because she'd been sick.
She was sick.
You know what I mean? Yeah. She was sick. It wasn't like Selena where it was one of those things or Nipsey where it's one of those things where it's like it just happened out of fucking nowhere. She was sick, so we knew everybody knew it was gonna happen, but
there's never fails. Every time you play, especially like Carnaval or anyone, especially one of those two songs, I'm lit. I could be dead like Joe, take me home. Oh shit, ready to fucking dance.
Bro, I've got the worst hangover.
Celia Cruz is definitely like one of the brightest artist in any Spanish, whether you're Dominican, Puerto Rican, it don't matter. It don't matter. Celia Cruz.
I thought she was Puerto Rican.
No, she was Cuban. Yeah, she was Cuban, and she shined the light. She shined the light on the Spanish culture.
She did. On the Afro Latinos.
Yeah. And my aunt, when she was younger, got the privilege of meeting her before she passed away.
Yeah.
And she took a picture with her, and then my aunt's also an artist, so she drew the picture of her and Celia together, and she made like a collage of Celia Cruz, and it's really, really pretty. And it hangs in her house. And it's something that like, you know, that's something that you look at and cherish forever.
Yeah.
So,
bro, don't ever drink an entire bottle of Moscato after you've already been drinking.
Bitch, I don't like Moscato.
Like, I am having the heart.
I don't like wine. Wine is what gets me hungover.
I don't like wine either, but I like Moscato because it's sweet.
I like one specific thing.
And I
could drink one whole bottle of a cigarette.
I just want to give a shout out to Rob from Social House. I don't know if he watches this or not, but he made me the best Cosmo on the planet last night. I've been craving one for weeks. I tried to make it at work, but we didn't have everything, so it tasted like ass. I got to his Social House last night, and I told him to make one. The plan was just to have one and then switch to my normal tequila and orange juice. You know what I mean? And it was so good. I had to get another one. I had one tequila and orange juice, some shots. I was pretty wasted when we were at DJ's house.
Yeah, we popped up at DJ's house. Like, I was hanging out with her last night. She was teaching me some flaring last night.
Some what?
Some flaring.
Oh.
That was fun. I was like, she has a flare bottle. So she was teaching me a few things. I was picking up on it mad quick. She was like, yeah. So if you catch me at Social House flipping bottles with DJ, don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
When I was like,
she's an expert.
I'm not an expert.
When I was
I'm not an expert, but
21.
I'll get there though.
When I was like 21, I had drank, like I had taken a few shots of tequila, not a lot. And I drank a couple the Smirnoff screwdrivers. And then someone brought wine. And it was my favorite. They brought like my favorite and a couple more, and I was like, dope. So I started drinking, and then before I knew it, the whole bottle was gone.
I woke up this morning.
You seen that GIF? I forgot who it was, but they're like on the ground, and then he's just spinning in place. That's how I felt when I laid down. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ!
I woke up.
I don't drink wine for that specific reason.
I woke up this morning on my couch. I don't remember leaving my bed because I know Christian put me in bed at some point. I don't remember leaving my bed and coming and falling asleep on the couch. And I reached and I could just see the bottle just flipped over like on the floor and then water bottles everywhere. And I was like,
hell of a night.
I was like, what the fuck happened last night? Like,
just start thinking
1 minute I was watching Game of Thrones and then
nothing.
I don't remember anything after that. I'm probably going to have to rewatch those episodes.
Poor Christian, how many times has he put you in bed? How many times has Christian actually laid you down in bed because you were so fucking wasted?
That time, my birthday.
Oh, she can count them.
Last night, my birthday, and then there was one night, like a month ago, that...
The night you were crying, walking to the car?
No, that night, that was the first, like, after my birthday. That night was bad, bro. No, not that night. I was wasted. I had a bottle of tequila from my birthday in my trunk. Oh my God. And I was like, bro, I have to get rid of this bottle. Like, it's been sitting here.
I felt so bad, like I wanted to help her, but she had like 4 other people helping her. I didn't want her to get overwhelmed. So
I think it was that night then, yeah.
Yeah, she had like 4 other people helping her. I'm sitting there, and I don't remember who I'm talking to. I think it was Dina or something like that. And Marcia's like stumbling to the fucking car, okay? And, oh no, I was talking to Christian.
Wasted.
And Marcia's walking
and I'm like
throwing. And I remember saying this. I was like, Christian.
He probably
goes. The first thing I did.
He probably goes.
That's exactly what he did. He was just like. And then somebody else was like, is she okay? He was like, yeah, that's my girlfriend. He walked away. And he was like,
drunk.
And I was like, oh my God.
Gotta get her drunk ass.
Let me fucking go check
this drunk
bitch is alright. He literally got in the car. He's like, you okay? You alright? And I'm just like, yes.
I was trying so hard. I'm over here like, damn, I should help her. But then again, she has like 4 other people like holding her up.
Literally,
so I'm like, all right, if I go over there, she's not gonna let me leave. I was like, she gonna tell everybody else to go, and I'm gonna be the one taking care of her. So I'm not going over there.
I was like, I had to.
The
pee.
minute she sees you, Chelsea.
I had to pee. I had to pee really bad when we got back to the farm. And I was like, bro, I was sitting in the car and I'm like, I'm not going to make it up those stairs into the bathroom. Like, I'm going to pee on myself before I go up there.
Let me just go to this.
So I sure as fuck, pants down, squatted in the bushes. I fell. I've got a scar on my knee. I fell. I woke up the next morning with 2 giant bruises on my knees. And I was like, what happened last night?
You gotta love nights like those. You gotta love nights like those.
Are you kidding?
You know who I sounded like? Smash. You know Ashley, Boy Ashley?
Yes.
And he's like,
Oh,
shit.
I haven't seen him in so long.
Oh my god. Drunk stories, I can't deal.
Oh man.
I've been doing really well and I have not been blackout drunk.
I have yet to tell this story.
In a while.
So it was a couple weeks ago.
All right.
And I got fucking hammered.
Hurricane
I was
Spunk?
at work. Yeah, no, it was bad. It was Hurricane Spunk. I was at work and everybody else was drunk. I get out of work around like 1. And I'm over here like, I need to get to the bar. I need to go to the bar. I need to go to that.
Was that the night that we went to Billy's
The night we went to Billy's house and I was crying. The only thing I remember that night was getting to Billy's house and kicking Andrew's car and crying about my car.
Oh,
I miss my car.
Literally.
I'm kicking
And then
Andrew's fucking car.
She's like, we're in Billy's. And she's like, Marcia, you have to help me. And I'm like, okay.
All right.
And she's like, find me some pants. And I'm like, you're wearing pants. It's like, pajama pants.
Like,
all right. I pull out a pair of pajama
I
pants.
woke up with Billy's West Virginia pants on. And I was like, oh, he needs these back. I went up to Billy. I was like a few days later, I was like, I'm bringing you your pants back. Don't worry. And he was just like, yeah, man, those are my West V pants. I was like, don't worry, I do not want them.
Don't want people thinking I'm from there.
I was supposed to put them in the car today, and I completely forgot.
Damn, you still didn't give him back?
No, he was moving, so I didn't want to so I was waiting until they got into the new place.
That was the week before my first podcast, and that's been like over a month.
Oh god,
A little over a month.
Yeah.
On and off. With you coming over.
Yeah.
That was still good.
Bro,
The night you don't come.
Last Thursday.
I've been doing pretty good lately. So
With
what, with the drinking?
with the drinking.
I have to.
What to say.
At least last night I blacked out in my house. You know what I mean? Not at Social House.
No, after you blacked out, you went to Social House.
Last night?
Yeah,
I
you
can't
told
remember
me
the last
you
time
went
I
over
blacked
there.
No.
You told me after work you went over there.
Well, yeah, but I was at work.
Oh, okay. By
night.
the time you got home.
Yeah, that's
So
why
you
that
black
bottle
out
was
at
waiting
Social
for me.
House.
I didn't black out at, I left.
Oh,
I remember leaving Social House.
Remember leaving DJs.
I remember going to DJs.
And then that's it.
And I remember coming home and seeing the bottle.
starting
and
Game of Thrones and then
watched Game of Thrones, and then I don't remember shit else after that.
my man.
Yeah, see, Suzanne was drunk by the time I got there.
Oh, Suzanne was wasted.
Suzanne was wasted
She
by
went
the time I got
they
there.
went to Cooper's Hawk. Her and Chad went to Cooper's Hawk, and that's where they got the wine from.
Wine is dangerous. So
She was fucked
moral
up
of
when
the
I got
story.
to Social House.
Moral of the story: if you're taking shots and or drinking beer, you stay away from wine.
Literally.
Unless
Just stay
you
away
want to
from wine,
challenge
period, unless you're in the mood for it.
God. Unless you want to challenge Jesus.
See, and I'd rather champagne over wine any day.
Ew.
No,
I like
wine.
champagne.
I don't like
It's
champagne.
so dry.
It depends on what it is. It's
dry.
not dry.
Well, this Moscato was like a sparkling Moscato, so it kind of tasted.
I guess I could do a sparkling Moscato.
Bro, it was really good. It was
I
like
like-
juice.
I just don't like wine.
I like
Wine
the
gives me
Arbor
heartburn.
Mist.
Wine gives me heartburn.
It makes me
bad.
hungover, so
And
clearly.
like, even, the only wine I could drink is a sake. That's the only wine I could drink.
Wine?
It's rice wine. It's rice
yes.
wine. Yeah. So
Weird.
it's
I
rice
like
wine.
white. I think it's called White
White Zinfandel.
Yeah, Arbor Mist, like the fruit medley. I think it's
Oh,
called.
I don't mind that. You know what? I don't mind the Arbor Mist. Arbor Mist I could go for,
My
like the
sister-
strawberry one.
I buy that big, like
Yeah, the big
$15 to
bottle.
$20 bottle of wine from Walmart, and that bitch is empty after I crack. As soon as I crack it
That's what I used to
open,
do with the
My
kinky
sister
vodka
calls
bottles.
that. My
Oh,
sister
Jesus.
calls
The kinky
that-
ones.
The what?
The kinky.
I don't like them.
I used to drink them straight out of the bottle. My favorite was the blue one. And then after a while, like, it's just too much sugar. So it's like, All right. Now I done down like 5-6 bottles of these in like the past like month. So let's switch it up. I switched up the Fireball. That was a bad idea.
That's another one. By the way,
that was a bad idea.
Suzanne,
That's so
glad you made that face too.
Suzanne and Chad, because I know that you guys are watching this. Marcia is not drinking Fireball tonight. Just letting you guys know that.
Don't no one
Who
ever.
the fuck still buys Fireball?
Suzanne and Chad. We went through 2 bottles
21?
of it the other day, and like I had 2 handles of vodka. Like we were wasted.
No.
Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to move in with Suzanne.
Oh, it's a great idea.
No, it's a great idea.
I love it.
And Chad lives here too, right? Chad just moved in with you?
Yeah, I love
Chad's
it.
staying, guys.
Yes.
He's staying.
Maybe I'll wake up to like more super cute notes and cigarettes in the morning. Last night they called me. They were like, "Where are you? We're making mac and cheese." And I was like, "Bro."
Oh my God, they're
They're
like the oldest children ever. Those 2 are like the oldest children ever.
You should see
Like
them.
they're old, but they're children.
You should see them jumping in the pool. Like bro, as soon as I see like
I
the
love
Fireball,
Suzanne, I fucking love Suzanne.
the Fireball and the fucking vodka, I'm like, bro, someone's ending in the pool tonight. Someone's ending in the pool.
For sure.
The first night I ever met Chad, Natalie pushed him in the pool with his cell phone, everything closed. It was Andrew's birthday.
She would do some dumb shit
It
like
was
that.
Andrew's birthday.
I
Everybody
don't
was
know,
wasted.
bro. I don't know how people think that's like a cute, funny joke. I don't care being pushed in the pool with my clothes on. Like I don't even care if it's new. I
he
rarely
wasn't
care.
mad.
Like,
He wasn't mad.
no, man.
It
If
was
my
a good
phone's
night.
on me and you push me in, I'll be like, yo, do I look like I can afford a new phone right now? You better hope my
I'd have
phone's
gotten out
okay.
and fuck pushing her. I would have thrown her phone in the pool too. I'd have been like,
yeah.
fuck pushing you in the pool. Phone.
Yep. So where's your phone? Can I use it to call my? Fuck you, bro.
I might.
No, I put it in her drink. I'd be like,
that's petty. That's even worse.
petty.
I feel like I would be even more mad. Like I would be so mad if someone just dropped my phone in my drink.
What if you put the phone in
not
the
only
drink and
did
the
you
drink in the
ruin my
pool?
fucking phone, but
Can
you
we do
ruined
that?
my
You
drink.
ruined the drink
If
and
you
the
want
phone.
to, I guess.
You put the phone in the drink and just grab the whole drink and
No,
toss it in the
you-
pool.
so
you
I
ice your
just
drink
drank
and your
she's
phone.
extra.
You put my phone in my drink, and we fucking
Who
fighting.
you fucking
bro.
with?
We fighting because you know how much fucking shit particles are on your phone. Like you just fucked up my drink. Fuck the phone. You just put shit in my
Be
drink.
like Rick and
bro.
Morty. Oh, get off your high horse, Summer. We all got pink eye because you wouldn't stop texting on the toilet. I fucking love Rick and Morty. I wish Devin were here. He would know exactly what I'm talking about and laugh with me.
Exactly what you're talking about.
You didn't laugh with me, so it's not the same.
You know she's pregnant. We gotta handle her with care.
She's
Just laugh.
She's fragile even when she's not pregnant.
Laugh.
No.
Laugh.
No.
Hey, she laughed. Even if I wasn't a reason, she
You
still laughed.
retarded. Shut up.
You
You're retarded. All right. So we had about 5 minutes left of the show. So I'm thinking it's about time. Got the trending meme of the week.
Meme of the week. Y'all remember, like, I don't know how long ago it was.
Billie Eilish came out with
Oh,
a
this is
song.
not a Billie Eilish thing.
No,
but
it is a
okay.
Billie Eilish thing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's, I know
Yes,
what
it
you're
is.
talking about, but that's
It's her.
not
It's because of her song.
I.
She's
okay.
broken.
He's okay. Yeah.
He's okay.
But that's from ages. That's like from like when I was still in high school.
Yeah, but these kids are thinking
no,
like,
no.
Yes.
Billie Eilish just came out with that song. Oh wait, which one are you talking about?
No, listen, no. I know what you're talking about. She made this song and it's titled "She's Okay," and then there's brackets under or she, but whatever.
She's
but,
broken. He's okay.
But back when I was still in high school, there was these sappy, stupid like
all
teen
over
quotes.
MySpace and shit.
No, like well, maybe MySpace. I don't remember in MySpace. I remember more in Tumblr.
Mm-hmm.
When they will write, she believed, and in brackets, he lied. And it, like that's where it started.
Yeah, I guess.
From back then, and like 14-year-olds.
But that's not where this
whatever.
meme came from. This meme came from Billie Eilish's song because millennials ain't gonna remember that shit.
Bitch, yeah, it didn't happen that long ago.
That is true.
It did not happen that long ago.
It's true.
I don't know. Whatever.
It's not my fault you don't meme as hard as I do.
Nobody memes harder than Marcia.
Nah, bitch, you on a whole nother level.
I'm about to say.
You on a whole nother level.
We gonna talk about your Facebook in a minute, all right?
There's only 5 minutes left of the show. Why do we need to
because we could talk about it while we're pulling the memes up.
Why do I need to make it? Why do we need to make it about me? Like, you know what I mean?
Meme girls, okay?
Like,
and let me tell you what, your memes
are not that bad.
I love your memes. I'm not
I
complaining.
love them. I'm not saying I don't like them. I love them.
I would be the one sharing them if you didn't find them first.
But when I tell you that every single one has something to do with sex,
Not all of them. There's one about the black hole. There's food. Hold on.
There's one about the black hole. There's food.
There's shit about work. You know what I mean? Like,
no, she goes on like her sex binges for like a few days, and then all of a sudden starts posting other shit.
yeah.
I mentioned that. Yeah.
Like this one. I suck at cuddling. 5 minutes in and I'm sucking dick. It's true.
See,
I'm not a cuddler. I really am not. Like, you start cuddling and 3 seconds later I'm like, get the fuck off me. I'm sweating. Like,
Yeah,
don't touch
I
me. We just had sex. You're sweaty. I'm sweaty.
Dude,
like,
I'm
get
so
off me.
weird. I'm so weird. Like at night, it could be cold in the room, but if I'm cuddling with someone, especially someone who is very warm-blooded.
Oh, so we're not naming names, but we're pointing at names right now.
This Spanish thing.
Bro, I could be
to
fucking free. My room could be ice cold. As soon as he rolls around, instantly I'm hot. I'm hot. And I'm sweaty. And I stick 1 foot out of the blanket, but then it gets too cold and I gotta stick it back in. Then I take the blanket off for like 5 seconds and I get cold. I can't.
Yeah, no, that's not me. Well, we have, oh look, the hour mark. Any final thoughts before we continue with our meme of the week? Meme of the week.
Buy your tickets. Buy your tickets for Cinco de Mayo bus.
Yes.
It's coming up.
And be there on time.
We're going. Be there on time.
Shit before getting on the bus.
Social House is opening at 10 a.m. for our amusement and our loving and liking. And then bus leaves at 11. Don't be late. Don't forget your wallet. Don't
shit
do whatever
before you
the
get
fuck
on.
you do. Shave before you get on. Shit before. Oh, make sure. Yeah, no shitting on the bus. All right.
Someone shit on the bus.
Oh yeah, we'll take that on the podcast.
That is an unspoken anytime bus law, whether it's a tour bus, a party bus, or any kind of bus, an RV or anything like that. Do not shit on the bus.
Where are you supposed to go? You're
supposed
RV.
to go beforehand.
If you're in an RV
and if you
and you're traveling across the country,
then when you
stop
pull
at a
over,
gas station.
Who the fuck's got time? Bro, when I
You're in an RV, you're going cross country. You got all the time in the world. All right? You got all the time in the world. All right?
your house is going with you.
I'm dying.
If it's your own RV, I guess you don't fucking mind.
Are you gonna clean that up? I didn't think so.
Look at you, dirty and studio ass. Anyway, we'll see you guys next week. Tune in Monday for Dark Hour, Tuesday for Analytically Correct, Wednesday for This Is BS, and Thursday for This Is Mean Girls.
You know, we're getting really used to this whole podcasting throughout the week.
Yeah.
Right? One day we'll have it done more pattern. Bye guys. Have a good day. Enjoy our memes for the week.
You know, we should have like an outro song.
We oughta.
Ooh.